This WUSA 9 Weather Impact Alert is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan.
I'm meteorologist Caitlin McGrath, and we have extended our weather impact alert through Saturday. It looks like this Arctic cold is going to stick around for one more day, with high temperatures actually bottoming out now on Saturday, only in the teens. So over the next several days, you can plan on low temperatures anywhere from 5 below to 10 degrees for the actual temperatures. Never mind the wind chill with high temperatures in the teens and 20s. So reminder, over the next several days, keep opening those cabinets overnight, especially for faucets that do face an exterior wall. Trickle the faucet overnight. It is worth it to not wake up to a busted pipe. And of course, try and limit your time outside and make sure you are dressed appropriately for the cold. So for tonight, temperatures will stay in the 20s really through most of the evening and early overnight hours before eventually falling back into the teens and single digits. But those feels like temperatures will stay much colder than that, feeling like the teens as we head throughout the rest of the evening. And then overnight, skies will clear, wind will be a bit calmer, and that will allow our temperatures to fall back into the single digits for many areas and low teens in spots like Leesburg and D.C. 14 in Andrews, 9 degrees overnight in Manassas, where we dropped down to 0 degrees this morning. We'll be right around 8 in Frederick, 5 in Hagerstown. And tomorrow is a very similar day to today, where we'll start off just bitter cold before seeing temperatures climb back into the 20s and teens. But once again, we have that widespread cold weather advisory in effect. Technically goes into effect at 7 o'clock this evening and lasts until Wednesday morning for wind chill values that will be sub-zero. So bitter cold start to the day, but at least we'll have nice sunshine Wednesday morning, though that does, of course, increase the threat for some refreezing, because that sun is strong enough to melt some of the snow and ice that's around. But then as we head throughout the second half of the day, and certainly once the sun goes down, it will refreeze, and black ice just remains a threat here as we head through the rest of the week and into the weekend, even into early next week. So Wednesdays does start off with sunshine, but then clouds do increase by midday. This is right around 1 o'clock. You'll notice more clouds around, temperatures still just bitter cold, and then we do have the chance to see a few snowflakes through Wednesday afternoon and evening. This is 8 o'clock. We're talking a stray flurry or two. That would do it. Nothing of any significance on Wednesday, and then by Thursday, sunshine is back, but those temperatures just get even colder. We're talking about a downhill trend here as we head towards Saturday, which again will be our coldest day of the next week, and hopefully, the rest of the year, because this type of cold is unprecedented and, going to stick with us at least through Saturday, and then we do start to warm things up relatively as we head towards Sunday and into next week. Mid to upper 20s will do it for high temperatures on Sunday, and then we should make it back above freezing for the first time by next Tuesday. But our long stretch of consecutive days where we don't make it up to the freezing mark, 32 degrees, continues. We're now on track for an 11-day stretch, and the last time we saw that was back in 1935. So again, this type of cold is rare, but hopefully we break it as we head into next week and see temperatures that will still be well below average, but an improvement to what we've seen over the past several days. Now, of course, a lot of chatter going on about this possible weekend storm, and that's all it is right now. It is possible. We'll start things off here with some of our computer model guidance, and this is not our forecast. These are just scenarios on the table, and the American model, the GFS, is the most aggressive with this storm, keeping a track farther off to the west and bringing accumulating snow, but that is an outlier. Most computer models are in line with the European model, which brings us kind of a glancing blow, maybe some flurries and minor snow to areas in southeastern Maryland, but really over toward the Delmarva. So still days out. We'll continue to keep an eye on the trends. Right now, I'm favoring more of a European solution where that storm does stay out to sea, but it is still on the table that we could see a track farther to the west and potentially see some additional accumulation on top of all of the snow that has already fallen. So be sure to check back in over the next several days. We'll continue to monitor the potential track of that storm, but the alert on Saturday is for the cold, not the storm. So we'll watch and see how that system evolves. But right now, looks like temperatures do climb warm enough that we can cancel the alert for Sunday, though it will still be bitterly cold in the mid to upper 20s before we are in the 30s finally as we head into next week.